What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all. First time ever Duskmourn outside of a streamer event, live on a Magic Monday. I'm excited. I may or may not have played a little bit of this last week. And by a little bit, I mean really a little bit, because I'm literally still in the middle of a draft. But I think we start with sealed regardless, and then we can move to the draft later. It's Amy's crab friend that's like very unsettling to look at. Wow.
This picture is, but when it's small and you can see that it's a crab and you can't see all the details, it's cute. Or at least that's what I tell myself.
I was going to say, I'm glad you think so, because
Because no one else does.
Well, not that no one else does. I'm not going to make sweeping generalizations. I'll speak for myself, though, and say, no, thank you. So, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here on Magic Monday to play some Magic the Gathering Arena, specifically the newly released, like within the last week, released Duskmourn House of Horror Limited format, sealed and or draft. So we will, as I said, start with sealed, probably move to draft afterwards. They will both be available, and for many, many, many weeks going forward, we will be doing the same thing. But I'm going to open the sealed pool and see what we get. Are you ready?
Ready.
We get at least one mythic. That's a good sign. It is one mythic. Do you think we should be playing blue-green?
I mean, it seems that way, doesn't it? Splash black.
Splash black. We don't even... Oh, actually, it's an island, right? It taps to add blue, and then only taps to add black if you control an island or a swamp. So, this just is an island that could tap for black if we have another island on the field, which we're going to. We're going to be playing probably this. When you unlock this door, search your library for a room card that doesn't have the same name as a room you control. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. And Promising Stairs, 3 mana for a room. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. You win the game if there are 8 or more different names among unlocked doors of rooms you control. Mm-hmm. So,
what's coming down off of the staircase? Is that icicles? Like, what is that?
I assumed it was water, but I don't know. Maybe spider webs?
Oh.
Right?
That's just very unrealistic, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're promising stairs, so it seems like it's like a good thing that you would go up them
also
to like exit, I guess.
Like there's a river of blood on the floor.
I think it's just like a runner carpet thing. I think.
I don't know.
I think the implication is you're supposed to take this central elevator to a spot where you then come out with the promising stairs right there.
Okay.
I think. Could be wrong.
I think it's you have to choose. Do you want to take the central elevator or do you want to take the promising stairs?
Gotcha. I see. Okay. Well, and the elevator takes you to a room. You search your library for a room, right? So, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we have the Mirror Room / Fractured Realm. The Mirror Room is 3 mana. The Fractured Realm is 7 mana. For the 3 mana side, when you unlock this door, create a token that's a copy of a creature you control, except it's a reflection in addition to its other creature types. And then with Fractured Realm, if a triggered ability of a permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time.
Wow. Okay. Pretty sick.
Yeah, and all those variants are really disgusting.
I love them.
Oh, God.
They're
the one with the huge mouth with then the other mouth next to it. Mm-hmm. No, thank you. I'm all done.
I like the guy in the bottom with the big smile.
With the vacuous eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anywho.
Yes.
Jay Anna is here in chat saying, Merry Magic Monday, Magical Maniacs. With a volcano, and a wave, and a sun, and a skull, and
goodness.
a pine tree.
Yeah. That's actually really awesome. And what is up, Jay Anna? Happy Magic Monday. Hope you're doing well. Let us know for sure. I feel like you and Amy will be very at home with this set with spookies and creepy crawlies and all that fun stuff.
Oh, Jay Anna, I've got these adorable spider earrings on. See them?
It's not really focused, but you can definitely see them.
And then I've got my Venom shirt, and I've got my spooky makeup.
Yeah.
How are you, my wonderful sunflowers? She says, with 2 sunflowers. We're doing great. How the heck have you been? I feel like we have no idea what's been going on with you lately.
Hopefully all good stuff, but of course, if you're willing to talk about not good stuff and it's going on, we would love to hear that as well. We have a Balustrade Worm, which is a very good card. 5 mana, 5/5 trample haste, can't be countered. And then if we have Delirium for 2 green, we can return it from our graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it as a sorcery.
He's got a staircase on his back.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The whole back is just stairs.
I think, is that what a balustrade is?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. The balustrade is the thing going over the water, right? It's like the little bridge that goes over the water. Because there's like 3 of them. It's just that he's the middle one.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I thought he was that big where he was loopy.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Who knows?
Yeah. I'm sure somebody does. I'm sure the artist knows what they were supposed to have drawn.
Maxime Menard.
There you go.
Jana says, the little spider, oh my god.
It is very cute.
It is cute.
Oh, and then of course we got Enduring Curiosity. 2 blue for an enchantment creature, Cat Glimmer.
My eye is so twitchy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's a 4/3 with flash. Whenever a creature we control deals combat damage to a player, we draw a card. And then if this dies, if it was a creature, it comes back as an enchantment only, not a creature anymore, so that it can still have that ability. And then notably, if we have this, then if we hit, we draw 2 cards, because an ability would trigger. So
I love that they decided to do glimmers in this set, because
excuse me.
Like the fact that it's called a glimmer, fucking awesome. Because in trauma work, one of the things that they suggest that you do is write things down in a glimmer journal, which is literally you go in your journal and you write down the good things that have happened to you that day. And so I think it's really cool that a traumatizing set has glimmers in it.
Yeah, for all the survivors.
Yeah.
And then we have my girl Zimone. She's back. I love her so much. At the beginning of your end step, if a land entered the battlefield under your control this turn, and you control a prime number of lands, create Primo the Indivisible, a legendary 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, and then put that many +1/+1 counters on it. So either 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, and 31 are prime numbers. And I guess at that point they are assuming that you are not getting more than 31. I do not offhand know the next prime number after 31.
But there are some.
It's a good question, Amy. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
Oh. What kind of a quandrix are you?
One that hadn't thought about it. I mean, if I literally had to sit here and think about it, it's going to be really damn boring for everybody, but I could think about it for a while.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But I just feel like it's weird that he's like a fractal creature, because he's like literally falling apart, and he's called indivisible. Like, do they know what indivisible means?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Like I get how it makes sense for him to be indivisible with the prime numbers thing, but then it's not really a joke because he's not indivisible in the other way. Or maybe it's that much more of a joke because he's very divisible in his physicality.
Maybe.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, we have the Skull Snap Nuisance.
I do like that one.
Me too. Arena. How we doing, Arena? We doing okay today? Doesn't seem like you're doing very well today. Uh-oh. Arena? I'm afraid to click because it's definitely going to flip out and make me shut it down, like force shut it down. Let's find out together. Oh,
it worked.
it was not a problem, it seems. Although, yeah, no, it seems like it's okay. Anyway, I like Skull Snap Nuisance.
I do
We can
too.
surveil one, and we've got two black sources for splashing purposes. We do not have a lot of green.
Oh. What? How is that possible?
What? What do you mean?
Every rare that we got was green.
Well, no. Two of them were blue, and one of them
Oh.
was green-blue. So, that's how, I guess. We have a lot of blue.
Okay,
We
good.
have a lot of blue.
All right.
Look, Amy.
Yeah. My little crab skeleton.
Little.
Mm-hmm.
That's a full-ass doorway.
For a playhouse, maybe.
No.
A dollhouse.
No, this is a...
Because it's a crab.
Oh, yes, of course. Because the skull on it definitely doesn't indicate that it could be different than a crab in this world that we live in.
No, it's a crab.
It says, with sandy beaches in short supply, Duskmourn's crabs have adapted to burrow into everything from carpet to flesh.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to do that if it was big. Jan says, I've been doing amazing. I'm back to taking classes, learning Italian at the moment. So been kind of swamped with that.
Ooh.
And I've been planning my spooky road trip in October to New Orleans for voodoo and haunted cemetery vibes and stopping in San Antonio to celebrate Dia de los Muertos.
That's
That's
awesome.
very cool.
Wow.
That is very cool. I am jealous.
You mentioned a road trip. Is it just you? Are you going with friends, with family? Because, yeah, that sounds great.
She says, oh my God, the little Evie crying face because she saw Marcus
Yes.
here saying sup with his new little Eevee picture.
What is up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday to you as well.
And then he says, he cute, huh? And then Jana says, adorable with a tears welling up in the eyes face.
Nice. Can attack as though didn't have defender. I don't know that we're gonna have enough enchantments coming in for that. Do have a lot of counterspells, man. Holy shit. Like a lot of counterspells.
You better be ready for the adorable Jana because there is a ton of cute horror stuff in this one.
Amy, look.
Yeah, it's a ferocious shark with tentacles.
Yeah. It's gross.
It's awesome.
It's a megalodon inside of a house.
Just like I always wanted. A megalodon inside of my house.
I have so many rooms.
Scolipede.
Bale Merkleach, Amy calls Scolipede.
Because it's perfect.
Let me get all my green cards as well, I guess. What do you do? Survival, if it's tapped, reveal until you reveal the land, put it into your hand, and the rest on the bottom. No.
Marcus says that control enchantment is balls.
Oh, you don't like it?
Balls
the
terrible
mythic.
or balls good?
I don't know that balls good is a thing.
I love balls.
That is not what I meant.
Okay, maybe it's just a personal preference, I guess. Sorry.
Amy.
Marcus says 3 sideways crying laughing faces, but he doesn't say whether or not it is good or bad. And our puppet is invisible.
Yeah, I know. Arena has issues, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's for the Halloween themed set.
Well, then what was their excuse every other time? Is what I want to know.
He's invisible.
All right, we have a lot of high drops, but that's because Arena, we can move some stuff around because like all the rooms are different. Like this is a 1 drop.
Oh.
You bounce a creature for 1 mana. This one is a 6. This one is a 3 or a 4. Whatever, we can say it's a 4. It goes there. This one is a 3 for sure. Both of these are. So they go here. And this one is also a 3. So it goes here. So like it says that we have so many 6 drops. But we really have 2. And one of them has island cycling for 2. So like we really don't have that much going on high drop wise.
For fast.
Yeah. We got 40 cards. Oh, and it's like Arena knows you, Amy.
I thought you did that for me.
I did not.
You didn't?
I mean, yes, I totally did. Give me all of the credit because I did it just for you.
Okay.
You're like, all right, shut the hell up.
Well, don't pick that sleeve. It's Duskmourn now. We can pick Zimone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it. And we have Nissa.
Yeah. It's a Quandrix deck
Yes, it is.
with the goblin box.
It's they're gremlins.
Gremlin box.
And a crab background.
Yeah.
So
But look at the show Jayanna the gremlin. It's very cute.
oh, yeah. She can kind of see it here, but I'll try to find the card. It's a little red guy for 2. There he is. There you go, Jana.
Isn't he cute? He's eating candles.
He's very irreverent, so he's in a church eating candles.
Don't you just want to tickle his little belly?
He does look very fat and happy because of eating all these candles.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Anna says, I am actually going to be meeting my gaming best friend for the first time in San Antonio. Crying face, heart's face. Me and her have been gaming for almost 3 years now.
Wow.
That's so cool that you're finally getting to meet her.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Jana says, balls are definitely great. And then 2 faces like dash. Is that just balls?
Wow.
Is that why there's 2?
Wow.
I'm just asking what she meant by it. Marcus says, bad. It nerfs the creature you take. You could just remove it instead.
Fair enough. So he's actually referring to this card, the Duskmourn's Domination. So you steal one of their creatures. It's basically like Marcus is implying, right? It's essentially you do it to their best creature, no matter what, right? And you steal it from them. But it makes the creature lose all abilities and get -3, -0.
Oh.
So it basically just becomes a card that, like, I guess you could block with, but at the same time, if you do and they have any kind of graveyard recursion and it dies, it goes to their graveyard. So.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But the art's fucking sick.
It's very interesting. It says, all who enter the house hear Valgavoth's whispers, warming through their consciousness until they can no longer resist his influence.
Dude, nah. There's enough shit in there. Get the fuck out. Marcus says, if that creature had any keywords, it doesn't anymore.
Because it takes them all away. It loses all abilities.
6 mana is a lot for what amounts to a vanilla creature from their deck.
Sure, with 3 less power for 6 mana. It's a fair point. I'll just take Vanish from Sight instead. I like it.
Jana says, look at his tiny toes. Yeah. They're very cute.
Yes, they are.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant by them being two. And Marcus says, we could steal something huge, but knowing us, it'll be in every opening hand.
Yep.
Fair point.
Totally fair. All right, I mean, we have a 1 and a 2, and then any land gets us Promising Stairs, which allows us to surveil. Otherwise, we need another blue to be able to twist reality. I'm hesitantly confident with this one, so I think I'm going to stick with it. We've got a 1-2 curve that seems very nice, so that if they're a little bit slow, I feel happy. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. They are a little bit slow, and we drew the 3rd land. Okay, combat, attack for 1.
So you feel happy?
I do.
Yay. I feel happy too, because it's Duskmourn.
Good, I'm glad. Orphans of the Wheat.
Oh.
It's a 2/1. It's like Children of the Corn, but Orphans of the Wheat. When they attack, tap any number of untapped creatures you control. Orphans of the Wheat gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature tapped this way.
They seem fine, except for the fact that they'll get gluten on me.
I'm going to attack for 1. Again. They...
Godalope is here saying, hey folks.
What's up, Godalope?
Hello.
Happy Magic Monday. All right, Promising Stairs. My rare room card. So now basically every upkeep I surveil 1. The second part of it is very unlikely to occur at all. They're just dealing 4 damage to my Death Toucher. You got it. I surveil 1. I need the land. I will happily take it. Thank you, deck. And I have Vanish from Sight at instant speed, or I can unlock this. Search for a room that doesn't have the same name as a room you control, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Cool. I have options. It's almost like, it's a control strategy or something.
Marcus says, yo. To Godalope.
Correct. All right. Well, I might as well do this and surveil 1 again. Tempo. The blue is the 5th land. We're playing a Trample Haster, everybody. We're doing it. They have nothing on the field and 1 mana open, so this feels good, huh? Holy shit. Perfect. They did not put it on top either. They put that creature on the bottom, right? Yeah, they put it on the bottom. Awesome. Okay.
Godalope says, hey, Marcus.
All right, so basically, if and when they get rid of this... Oh, it's a 4/4 Haster. Oh, this is great. This isn't legendary, right? Wow.
This gremlin's cute too, Diana. Look, he's telling ghost stories.
Alright, so basically, that lets me go search for a room for 4. It's not enough. I'm going to keep this up, and I'm going to go to combat and swing for 5. Perfect. Okay. So I have a counterspell, or I can just use this room to go get the room the mythic room that I can use to copy my worm and then have 2 5/5 Trample Hasters.
Oh, good. Can I use this room to copy a room and then wind up with a better house than we're in? That sounds like it'll work.
You have to copy a room you control.
I don't control this room.
But you were saying copy, like... they played that fully, right? Yeah, okay. Counter target spell. And that is why I kept up options. Surveilling one with get out, counter target creature or enchantment spell, or return one or two target creatures and or enchantments you own to your hand.
Every time I hear that card's name, I just think of that time when I was talking in my sleep and like ordered a kid to get out of the tent that was his tent.
It sure
and
was.
He was nice enough to let us sleep there.
He sure was. He sure was.
But apparently in the middle of the night, I told him to get out very meanly.
As he walked into his own tent. He lived there. That's where he lived. And as he walked into his tent, Amy, asleep, just goes, get out. And he was like, oh, sorry. And left.
It's so sad.
It's very sad.
Because I wasn't conscious.
You were so mean to him without even realizing it. Hey, mirror room. Create a token that's a copy. Oh, right. I can counter it. Silly me. I'll just counter your mythic. Silly me.
Marcus just says, wow. Yep. Yeah. That happened.
So, by the way, that's a great story. Thank you for bringing that up. Because that was the same night. Amy was like, something was happening with Amy that night.
I was up that night, I guess.
No, I have no idea what
I wasn't like on drugs or anything. I just,
No.
I just was fucked up.
Correct. Amy legitimately, let me see, I'm surveilling one. Don't make a sound is a counterspell. Hell yes. Count unless they pay 2, but they've only got 4 mana open, so let's do it. Let's create a copy of my 5/5 and swing in and try to kill him. Yeah!
Whoa, thank you, Dark Sheep.
Perfect. Yeah, that night, the first thing that Amy did, she fell asleep first before I did. So I'm just laying there trying to fall asleep, and Amy starts like, she's in a sleeping bag on a cot. She's kicking in the sleeping bag. By the way, I love these orbs. I love them.
Too.
Love them.
It's so cool.
Messed up. Real gross. She's like kicking her feet in the sleeping bag. And I'm like, what? What's wrong? And she's like, she just, again, asleep. I didn't know this, but she's asleep. She goes, the mice. I'm like, the what? The what? She's like, the mice. They're eating my sleeping bag. She's like, they better stop. This is my favorite sleeping bag. Amy, how many sleeping bags did you own?
1. It was my only sleeping bag. But also, there were no mice.
No.
If you didn't.
No,
get
she was.
that
Yeah,
part.
she was sleeping. Nothing was eating anything. We were sleeping.
Maybe the mice were eating my brain.
And then.
Marcus says 1 down.
Thank you. Yes, you're totally right. And then later on, in that same night, our friend Blake, actually, who has shown up to Pokemon streams on occasion. Blake woke up in the middle of the night to like step out to use the restroom, and as Blake got out of bed, he, I guess, slightly awoke Amy, but not enough for her to not be sleep talking. And Amy just goes, "Be careful. There's glass on the floor." Blake's like, "What? There's what? Where?" And he's like, "Amy? Amy?"
I'm pretty sure I said it was broken glass.
Oh, did I not specify that? Yes, sorry, yeah. Yeah, that's the idea, right? There was broken glass on the floor,
Yeah.
and she wanted him to be careful in her dream state. So she messed with me with the kicky feet, right, with the mice. She messed with Blake with the broken glass, and then Blake was not whose tent it was either. So then there was a third person whose tent it was, whom Amy told to get out in the middle of the night.
But I was asleep for all of this. But actually, like, when they told me this whole story, I, like, remembered it, kind of.
Yeah, it's sad, man. I don't know what to tell you. What does this thing do? When it enters, deals X. So if a source they control would deal non-combat damage to me or one of my creatures while they have delirium, it deals double. Okay, so it does actual nothing for like a nice long time. Got it. Cool. I do have a second color in this deck, I promise. It's just not showing up because it doesn't feel like it, I suppose.
Yeah, so I legitimately like thought that my sleeping bag was getting eaten by mice.
Yes, she did.
I legitimately thought that there was broken glass on the floor of the tent.
Yes, she did.
And I legitimately thought that, I don't know, Josh had to get out, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
I mean,
for
that makes perfect sense. Poor Josh, man.
Oh my god, I feel so bad.
Poor Josh. Oh, I'm going to draw 2 cards here. That's amazing. One of them, of course, is an island, but I'm going to attack with this and see if I draw a forest instead. I do not. But I can still play the island, and then I guess keep up Vanish from Sight, or the activation of Central Elevator. I'll pass.
Marcus said, kitty.
Yeah, exactly. We play that Cat Glimmer.
Yeah.
Flash it in. This thing costs 4 mana, and they could sack another creature to exile the top card of their library, and they can play it this turn, and it's a 4/3 menace. So we can just vanish it from sight when they attack with it, and again, tempo. And then they can replay it this turn if they really want to. And we won't be able to do anything about it, but if they wait a little bit, we can always like get rid of it or something else annoying with Don't Make a Sound. So we got choices. Hey, hair, stop being annoying.
Don't make a sound.
Glass works. 4 damage. I'm... Fine. It's still there as an enchantment, so I'll allow it. Perfect. Pass to attackers. They do attack. We get rid of it. Top or bottom of your library, your choice. Tempo. And we surveil 1.
Oh my god, this eye will not stop twitching, and it's making me insane.
I genuinely thought you were talking about an eye on the field, because like there's all these eyes. So I was just like, which one? Which
you know
one
what?
is the problem?
I think that might be making it worse. Like, I'm looking at the eyes with my eye, and my eye is deciding to twitch.
No, we're not on Twitch. We're on YouTube.
Oh, you're right.
I know.
Fuck.
We need the green. We need the green.
Yes.
Stay right where it is. They put it on the bottom again. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, 6th land, by the way. Next time we get a land, we have this.
Marcus says, in the membrane? Yes. Insane in the membrane.
Oh, and I can pay 2. Oh, or I could keep up Don't Make a Sound, huh? Damn. I'm going to pay the 2. No, I don't want to discard a card. I'll pay the 2. I don't know if it's correct, but I'm going to destroy a room. Because I can. It did give them an enchantment in their graveyard. They're a quarter of the way to Delirium, but it's the first card in their graveyard, so. 6 mana on their side. Let's see if I should have played Don't Make a Sound, or kept up, I should say, Don't Make a Sound.
That night in the tent, I was all the way to Delirium.
That's true. That's true. No 1 quarter at all. All right, so it would have only been 3 mana. They could have paid the rest, and that's all they did. So, I mean, I'm definitely keeping this up top, right? That's a great card. Draw 3, discard 1, or this ability, but again, oh wow, that would be stupid. Locker Room plus Enduring Curiosity plus Fractured Realm. You just draw 4 cards every time one of your creatures hits one of your opponents. That's dumb. All right, let's do this. Draw 3, discard 1. 1, 2, 3. Good. We discard 1 of the forests and play the other one. Keeping up Don't Make a Sound? Yes. Keeping up Don't Make a Sound. Okay. All right, so they have an instant and an enchantment in their graveyard, halfway to Delirium. And they play...
This Twist Reality guy is pretty cute.
Which guy?
The Twist Reality guy.
I think that's cute. It's got like eyes and bones everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
And arms.
Oh.
He seems helpful. You know, like, if you were looking for something, he'd definitely find it. He's got lots of eyes and lots of arms.
Yeah.
Marcus says, you're rocking this tempo, Joe.
Thank you very much. I'm trying my best. And we've got this mythic out now. It is all of my mana for the turn. So it's possible. Oh, they found a third color. They are Grixis.
Oh.
That's a little upsetting that they did that the turn I didn't keep up any counterspells. But hopefully next turn I draw a land of some sort. And then I can have this plus a land for backup for Don't Make a Sound. Maybe? But it's also, I mean, they have 3 cards in hand. They haven't played them for the last, 2 turns, right? So, I don't know what's going to happen. Return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. So I could tempo them for 1 mana to bounce one of their creatures on my turn. Okay, Fear of Isolation. They bounced this so that they can then deal damage with it to each of up to X target creatures. Got it. Okay. Thankfully, I can, counter target spell for 3 mana, so I can just keep that up as long as I need to. Surveil 1. Oh, it triggers twice. Hell yes. Do I need the land? No, right? Oh, I did want 1, but damn. I'm going to say no. Does it pay off? Get Out is fine. I'll keep that. Sure. Okay. Well. Oh, because then to play this, they have to bounce something. And it would just be a land, I suppose. Well. So just unlock this. Target this. Oh my god. It gets 4 stun counters?
Jeez. Oh. It says chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you.
Oh, interesting. Did YouTube go down? Successfully connected. All right, well, weird. If somebody wants to say something in chat to make sure that we're still here, we'll appreciate it.
Marcus says, I'm seeing that too. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you didn't lose the feed?
Clearly not.
Okay.
All right, well, we're okay, I guess. We'll just do that and pass, and then just wait, I suppose. Yeah, I get to surveil 1 twice. I get to put 4 stun counters on their flyer, which is real dumb. It's awesome, but it's dumb. Boiler Bilge's Ripper, sack another creature or enchantment, 2 damage to any target, so that would just be me, I suppose. Fine, if they sack something. They did. They deal 2 damage to me. You got it. I'm not that concerned with that. Now this, on the other hand, can get countered unless you pay 2, which you won't because you don't have any mana left. Perfect. I take my turn, surveil 1 twice. Yes. Eventually we're going to get 2 land in a row. That's not 2 land in a row, but that's fine, actually. Flesh Burrower, and keep up the counterspelling and stuff. Oh, actually, here. We do Flesh Burrower. Is this? No. I mean, no. Oh, right, because I can make 1,000,000 sharks, right? Okay, so I'll hold off on that. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. Be patient.
Okay.
All right, they've got 1 unknown card in hand as well as the mythic Roller Crusher Ride that we know about. I got rid of the conditional counterspell because we had the opportunity to. So now anything I counter with Get Out or Twist Reality, there's no condition attached to it. I just counter it. So I'll just make sure that whatever I pick is something I want to counter. This Roller Crusher Ride is going to be one of them. Yeah, that's fine. Nope, we want this one to counter a creature or an enchantment spell. So it will be an enchantment spell. Goodbye, Roller Crusher Ride. I knew it was coming, so...
Is it really a ride if it crushes you?
Yes. I think so. Scorching Dragonfire on my creature. Do I care? It's their last card. You know what? Flesh Burrower can die. And I can take 4 damage from this Ripper because I don't care. Because I can bounce it back to their hand or whatever. Yeah, we've got options here. Deal me 4 damage. You got it. That's fully my choice. I take 4.
Now we're twinsies.
I will take my turn. Surveil 1. It's going to happen. We're going to get 2 land in a row. I'm certain. Eventually. That's an interesting one. 5, 6, 7. Here's 6. 5, 7 vigilance with them being empty-handed. Oh, and the eerie effect would happen twice.
Go to loop. It's a crabby.
It is a crab. Not a crabby. That's from Pokemon.
Not a Pokemon. It's a crabby.
All right, they are in top deck mode, and they top decked a land, and they didn't hand land it. You're damn right. Do I want this? Probably not. How many cards are left in my library? 14. So now we can get rid of that.
Marcus says, and have never seen that before. Sorry.
Oh, the chat thing. Yeah. No, you're fine.
You got Simone.
I do have Simone. But you know what I also have? 3, 5, 7 vigilance sharks.
Whoa.
Oh, and also they mill like a million. Create a token that's a copy of a creature you control. This one. Then this triggers again on you. Then this triggers again on this.
Oh, shit.
I actually could have copied the crabs and like milled them for 1 million, but I chose not to. I can actually also... They said nice. Thanks. I'm going to do this. Bounce 2 of their creatures. They only have 1. Submit 0. This triggers on them. This triggers on them. They mill 4 cards again.
Their TVs are going nuts.
Yes, they are. Oh, I don't have the mana anymore. So I will... I'll play Simone. And then I'll attack for 5 with Vigilance. They go to 9.
Wow.
Oh, and I draw 2 cards.
Wow.
Thank you, Enduring Curiosity. Holy shit, this is stupid. All right.
This is crazy.
This card's a mythic for a reason. All right, they played
got so many rooms over here. You got... Go ahead.
No, you're fine. They're going to sack it to do 2 damage to any target. Okay, you could kill Simone. That's literally the only thing that dies to 2 damage. And of course you could hit me. But they're like considering whether to do that or just keep a blocker. I have 3 5/7 vigilances. Yeah, they just keep the blocker. Okay. And then they could sack to do what? Sack another creature or enchantment to put a counter on it. At the beginning of your end step, if you sacked one or more permanents, it deals that much damage to any target. So it deals 1 damage to me. Wow.
Is that just a dominatrix?
They said good game.
Oh. Thank you, Moodify.
This card?
Yeah.
It says it's a saw blade skin ripper, so I think it's just supposed to be like a horror movie villain, right? Or
it's an assassin.
Yeah.
that's not a dominatrix at all.
No, it is not.
Anyway, Godalope says chat's gone. Bye bye.
Yeah.
LOL. Great detective skills spotting that crab. Thank you.
What a thing to miss if you didn't spot it. I'll just say that.
And Marcus says, here's hoping they don't have a second roller crusher.
Yeah, well. The double mythic, the double same mythic sealed pool would be a hell of a thing. But look, there's recursion, right? They could have somehow gotten it back with they were part black, right? Heretical Healer is the name of this opponent.
Ooh.
I think we've played them before because I remember mentioning that they took their name from Liliana Heretical Healer from Magic Origins.
Yeah, except they have Elish Norn as their both their avatar and their sleeves.
Yes.
So.
Yes. All right, so we will play Flesh Burrower. What does Simone say at the beginning of your end step? If a land entered and you have a prime number of lands, so next turn, I will get the Fractal and Simone. That's amazing. Oh! Destroy target. You're damn right. You did it. You sure did it. Here is Simone and Primo the Indivisible, a 3/3. Insane. Next prime number is 5. Okay. So 2 more land. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh shit. That's very scary. Okay. Well, I'm
gonna get us more water.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Combat. Can't block the flyers. Might as well swing for 3. If they choose to double block, I have frantic strength. They don't. They just take 3. Good. Then I can play the Anthropede, which has reach. I will not destroy a room. There is nothing to destroy. But they did play this Mythic Overlord of the Mistmoors, which, by the way, is an incredible card. I went undefeated with this card at pre-release. They killed Primo. I'm just going to get a 5/5 next time I get a land. Oh, never mind. Zimone goes away. I don't have the bounce for that yet, but I could. All right, so there's the 5th land, annoyingly enough.
I definitely did not spill water and now need to take extra time to clean up said water.
Well, good, because that would be ridiculous.
I know.
Draw 3, then discard 1. Oh, good. We drew 2 land among those, which is great. So we have our 6th land for our shark next turn. Marcus says, crying laughing face.
Thanks, Marcus.
All right. They've got a lot of removal. Take 4. You got it. But they have 1 card left in hand. This Overlord's going to come out real soon, but I'm going to play this 5/7. There's not much I can do about it, and this doesn't... Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Lionheart Glimmer is annoying, but fine. Ooh, the worm. Interesting. I mean, I might as well attack. The worst that happens is they double block, and then I use my frantic search. Okay, good. They just take... It's got vigilance, so we're great. Unlock this door. Put 2 stun counters on the 6/6. Keep up the frantic strength, I guess? Or do we just meat lock or something else? We can't target this. It's got ward 2. So, end the turn. We can't block the flyers, so we're going to take 6. Oh my god. Oh, we're dead. We're just dead now. That is unfortunate.
Yes.
Mythic and a rare take us down. We didn't get a chance to play our Mythic, but that's fine. Or our rare. That's a good combo for them. There's nothing I can do about any of that, right? This just gives 2+2 and trample. So we're at 4. We go to 2. Okay, so we're not dead. I thought we were. My bad. 7th land. We're dead. Can't stop the flyer. But if I play this...
It doesn't have reach?
No. They killed our only reach creature.
Oh.
And this is only 10 damage, and we don't have enough for the frantic strength. So we're just dead. Damn it. I don't want to, like, slow roll them. I just want to make sure that it's definitively death here. Keep one of them tapped down. If I had the Mythic out earlier, I could have done it twice. But instead, no. No such luck. So, I'll just say good game. I'm tapped out. Well, I got 1 mana open, I suppose. But they got there.
Thank you, Heretical Healer.
That was a good game. That was a crazy game. That Mythic killed us. Literally the only reason that they won. Crazy. Okay, let's try again.
We're going to the haunted house.
We haven't been in there this whole time?
Nope.
Nope. St. Ian or Saint Ian? Or Stian? This hand feels bad. Oh, actually, you know what? We have island cycling. This hand does not feel bad. I'll keep it. My bad. Yeah, and we drew it anyway. Beautiful deck. Mwah. Love it. Okay, good. Flesh Burrower. Clammy Prowler. So clammy. Osseous Stick Twister. Well, it's a 2/2 lifelink. Oh, but I don't have 2 blue, huh? That's fine. I'm going to play the Crab. I'm going to attack with the Death Toucher.
Marcus says, so the Commander Rules Committee quit today. WotC now controls the ban list for every format.
Correct. I heard about that earlier, just did not get a chance to tell Amy yet. But yes, that is correct.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, Glimmer Seeker.
Yeah.
Amy loves this card. Target creature. Target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. But it's also an enchantment, which means you mill 2, please. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I mean, it was an uncommon and a common. That's pretty good nonetheless. So Glimmer Seeker, if it survives, it makes a 1/1. So, I mean, yeah, you can kill my Insidious Fungus, but I would like to kill your 3/3 if I can. I'm assuming they have something here. They do, and they're going to kill the Prowler instead? Oh, -3/-3. Wow. That's fucked.
Marcus says there were the worst kind of threats made against them for a recent banning decision.
Yeah,
I'm aware of the banning decision.
Correct. I mean, again, it's almost like they're a committee of people and their decisions affect the livelihoods or investments of other people, whether those investments were sound decisions or not.
Right.
That's the like, I don't understand how you don't know that when you make that decision.
I don't think that they don't. And I don't think necessarily that they take that lightly either.
I wouldn't imply that. I wouldn't imply that. I don't know any of them as people, right? So that's not fair of me to I don't know.
But they probably don't necessarily expect to be receiving threats. At least none that need to be taken seriously. Because, you know, they're human beings too, and, you know, they imagine that the other people who are also human beings are going to act like human beings.
Except that we live in a capitalist society, and you and I know as well as anybody that when it comes to money, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Now, again, it's kind of a different story all around about, like, you know, is it okay for people to be that upset about $300, $600, $800, or $900 or $1,200?
I mean, yeah. Especially if they have more than one copy.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said 3, 6, 9, or 12.
Right.
If each one is 300, and you can have up to 4. Counter unless you pay 2, please. I am not dealing with a 4/5 flyer or whatever the hell that is. Holy shit! What a draw. What do I make a copy of? It's got to be the Crab, right? How many cards do they have left in their library? 21. I mean, seems pretty good. Just copy the Crab now. Target you. 1, 2. Ooh. Got a rare. That's cool. I could bounce a thing.
What are your feelings, Marcus, on the ban, firstly, but then secondly, on the fact that the committee quit?
I don't blame them. They're regular people, you know, like they're players and they're prominent players, right? But yeah, they didn't ask for any of that, so
No, of course not.
I don't blame them for that at all. All right, so they're going to attack for 6. I go to 11. I mean, it sucks, but my life total's a resource, right? No blocks. Perfect. Acrobatic cheerleader. Okay, that's fine. I'll take my turn. A 6th land, which I will play. I will then sack the fungus to destroy this enchantment. I'm absolutely sure that I will pay 2 more mana to get rid of that very scary creature. Thank you for asking. And then I will fully unlock this room to mill you for 4. And return the cheerleader to your hand. Why not? It's 2 mana, but still. 2 land, and then a room and an uncommon. A common room and an uncommon. Obviously no attacks with my O3s.
Is it a common room?
Very nice. Very nice. That's awesome.
That's what I heard when you said it, and then I was like, oh, he means a common card that is a room.
Correct. Sorry. But you're totally right. All right, where's your pump spell? Let's go. It's 1. You got it. Okay. The main crab goes away. The secondary crab is still there. They don't have a room, so I don't care about that. They have 13 cards left in their library. I don't have 7 mana. 1 more land and I will, though. And then decline. No attacks with the O3. But now we have a 3/4. So they... I guess it depends on what they drew. When you so room, are you kidding? Return a creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Holy shit. You get a rare back? Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, surveil 2. If it's the first time it resolved... Okay, so they just surveil 2. And what did this do? Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Okay, cool.
It's cool.
Yep.
So Marcus says the Rule 0 conversation is still more important.
Agreed.
The people using those cards who are not playing CADH are playing broken and requested against before printing. Cards in a casual format.
Yeah.
And requested against before printing cards in a casual format. Is that what that's supposed to be?
I assume so, yes.
Okay. Commander pods can always ignore any ban list and play whatever they want. The anger is a little misplaced.
Fair.
I think it's less about being able to play it and more about being able to sell it.
Yes, that's also correct. And that's why maybe it won't fully tank down to 0, because people who will rule 0 and say, hey, guess what? Like, I want fast mana. Maybe that's okay, but that there are still going to be a large number of people who will not be picking up that card anymore.
Yeah.
I guess I got to take 4. That's super annoying. I got to figure out a way to deal with this. Of course, they drew the room the turn after I played the Anthropede. That's so annoying. Come on. Fuck me. The crab or the Anthropede? The crab. The token.
Godolope says, well played, Amy. Thanks. I don't know what that was in reference to, but thanks.
Of course, we top tick a land too. We're just dead now. They attack all out. They're at 24, so they have nothing to fear.
But fear itself.
Thanks, Amy.
And that's important to remember in Duskmourn.
Swing out. Fuck this. That's so stupid.
Thank you, Saint Ian.
Damn it.
Or Street Ian.
Ian is from the streets. That's what we've learned here
Yeah,
today.
he's got street cred.
That tentacle is pouring tea.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
I guess I can't argue with that logic.
No. Who could?
Obviously, no one. James Lauren. Yeah. Yeah. It's a tough situation to be sure. And I think this is a tough one. think I'd do it. Again, the Surveil with one more land, I think we're fine.
Oh my god, my eyeball. I just want to staple it shut.
I think taking Commander as a format away from the players where it started sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks a lot. Obviously, Wizards has been leaning into Commander so heavily, so like it makes a bit of sense as well, but the ban list for Commander was quite extensive, and each of those cards that were banned had, I believe, had a like detailed reason that you could look up for why each card was banned, including these cards. They gave that reasoning for these cards as well.
Yeah, so I guess my question to Marcus is, do you think it's going to hurt Commander that Wizards is now going to be the banned list monitors instead of the committee?
That's a really good question.
Marcus says, instead of being angry at the RC for banning overpowered cards to foster a healthy format, be angry with WotC for the exorbitant prices to acquire game pieces.
Totally fair.
Okay.
But, and unfortunately, how many times does that happen, though, where you get the misplaced anger at the people that are, like, at the individuals as opposed to the multi-million-dollar corporation, right? That's, unfortunately, that happens all the time. And that's in no way to say that that's okay.
Right.
Like, it's just, unfortunately, reality. And it sucks.
Godolope says common room.
What does this card do? At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, I lose 2, they gain 2. Otherwise, they just lose 2, which is now. And then when they unlock that door, they can make a 6/6 demon. They just need 5 mana total, which they will have in one more turn. Bottomless Pool. Return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. That's good. I can use that. I only have 3 mana, though. That kind of sucks. Damn it. I'm going to pass. I can keep up, don't make a sound. And I have this 3/3 blocker. So all they have to do is pay 1 more mana, make a demon. I'll lose 2, they'll gain 2 once, and then I'll just bounce it. Hey, guess what? They made a demon. Hey, guess what? I lose 2, they gain 2. Only once. Twist Reality is a good card, and I can use it, so I'll take it. I don't love it, but I'll take it. But I'm also going to Bottomless Pool. Bam, an enchantment enters so I can attack this turn. I'm going to bounce your token, so it goes away forever. Swing for 3.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty damn good. Now, play something for 5 or 6 mana. Please. That's 3 mana. Fuck. That's bad. Alright, we can tap it down with Meat Locker, though. Oh, something else annoying and scary? But that just puts it in the graveyard. Only if there are 4 more card types. Yeah, it's a 4/1. I'll get rid of it. Bye. Okay. Draw a card, lose 2 life. Hell yes. Surveil 1, a 4th land. I'll take it. Thanks, deck. Then I will play Meat Locker. It's an enchantment. And I will tap down your Unstoppable Slasher and attack for 3 again. They're at 9. Okay. We are shields down this turn. But we do have Vanish from Sight if we need to bounce something. Like this dashing Bloodsucker. They do have 3 more mana.
Thank you.
They finally steal my 3/3 that's been killing them slowly every turn. Promising Stairs for a 5th land. I will take it and play a 5/5 Trample Haste, I guess. Right, because I don't want that. I could do that, but that's not helpful here. That's not helpful here either. They're at 7 and I'm at 18. 5/5 trample haste, please. Swing. They either block it and stay at 7 or take it and go to 2. Yeah, they lose their creature instead. Perfect.
Yes.
Love it. Again, shields down. And they have a lot of cards in their hand. But again, still have this. And I have the 5/5. So if they play like one big card, like this one.
Yeah, I was going to say
Ooh.
like this giant glowing lion.
Never mind.
Ugh.
All of everything I said is moot now. I get to manifest dread. I'll take this one for sure. I lose the enter ability to destroy a room, which sucks a bit, but also they lose 2 life every turn that they don't have a demon. So that's great. They're at 5. Mirrored Room and Fractured Realm. What does this say? Just return it with a finality counter on it. So we just kill their other 2/5 this turn for 4 mana. So sure, I'll take this. Because then the turn after I can make a copy of it. Delirium, 5/5 Haster, and a 2/2. They have to block the 5/5, so the 2/2 will get through. Because they're at 5, so the 5/5's lethal. It kills the 2/5. They take 2, go to 3. And then next turn, hopefully, I can Mirror Room, copy the 5/5, have 2 5/5 tramples, and kill them. They gain 3 life. They're at 6. Okay. They might not be dead. They have a Death Toucher. But I think we're fine. Oh, trapped in the screen on the worm? Interesting. Return target non-land permanent.
Now the big worms made it to the big screen.
Very nice, actually. Very, very nice. 6 mana. 4, 5, 6. How much is this ward? 2? I needed that land. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Thanks, deck. Target non-land permanent is this one. Yes, I want to target that. Ward 2. Absolutely pay the 2. Top of their library. Frantic Strength can stay, I guess. Swing, kill their 2/5, put them to 2. Then I go to 6, then down to 3, and they steal it again. But they're at 2. So if they spend... they have 9 lands. Oh, they just have a destroy target creature. Okay, great. But we can get it back because they... that's right. Because they stole it. So they stole it with the finality counter. So it lost the finality counter. So we can get it back with Delirium again. Cracked Skull. They get to steal my Mythic or my Counterspell. It's their call. They stole the Counterspell. Or the Mythic. That's fine. We go to 3. And they lost from their enchantment.
Thank you, James Lauren.
I forgot about that, truthfully. But
That was cool.
yeah, it was. Because honestly, if the enchantment wasn't there, they would have gone to 1 this turn. Oh, actually, no. Could I have done both? 4, 5, 6. I could not. I would have been 1 mana off. So yeah, they would have gone to 1. Because I would have played this. It's a 5/5 trample haste. Attacked. They block. They take 1 trample and go to 1. But instead, their own enchantment killed them because I played the bottomless pool to bounce their 6/6 token that made it go away forever.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Hell yes. That was
Good game.
the closest game I've played in a very long time. Holy crap. That's
a
really
cool
good.
one.
Really, really good. Wow. This rose has an eye. Actually, this isn't a rose. It looks more like a poinsettia, to be honest.
It's like a rose inside of a poinsettia with an eye inside of the rose. So it's...
It's like a turducken of eye plants.
I was going to say, there's a lot of layers.
Like ogres. We have... this hand is probably not a keepable one. I've kept some jank hands that have worked out really well. But I don't think this one works. Like, we can play the fungus, but it's literally it. Any land gets us Frantic Strength on turn 3, but any blue gets us the Skull Crab, but I'm going to mulligan instead. 2, Island Cycling, 3, and we have 3 land. and a meat locker. I keep this. Oh, man. What do I get rid of? Oh, no. I think I got to get rid of the room. We have 2 of them, so that's not the worst. But basically, on turn 2, I'm going to hope that they play something that I can counter, because they're not doing it this turn, so that's a good sign. Play the green. Oh. Never mind. Not on their turn 2. On their turn 3. Play nothing this turn. Play nothing. Damn it. It's a fungus. It's fine. It's totally fine. We play this. And pass. There it is.
Ooh.
They did not get a 3rd land? Oh, nice. Okay, well, I'm going to play a 1-1 and a 3-3, so I hope that's okay. Okay, wonderful. Okay, can't play this until we get another blue. Any land gets us this. Or I can island cycle if I draw nothing that can be played. So we're not screwed yet. Oh, they drew a land and got to play Mana Rock.
But you could tickle the twist reality guy.
Yes, I could.
And that's almost as good as playing him.
Almost. Almost. You're so right. I'm gonna forest for an island. Take it and then play it. End the turn and keep up Get Out to counter target creature or enchantment spell. Hey, look, an enchantment spell. Amazing. And we drew the 5th land to make a 5/5. That's dumb. That's real dumb. Holy crap, dude. Combat, attack for 3. They take it, go to 14. And we play the Prowler. And then we get a 5/5 as well. So we make a 2/5 and a 5/5 this turn. It's legendary, so I thought it was choose which one to sacrifice. I should have read it. Oh well. Now we have a 3/3. Son of a bitch. It's all gonna be okay. Alright, so this says whenever it attacks, another target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn.
But now we have a dog and they have a dog.
That's right. But we just go like this. This can't be blocked this turn. They're going to destroy it. I can't stop that, so sure. He's dead. Oh, and then it fizzles because it has no target. Oh, no, good. I draw the card. Oh, they drew a card. Yeah, oops, indeed. Sorry. That was a really good play on their part, too. All right, well, this is going to be so much worse for them now. Oh, man. I feel bad, but...
Godalope says, have a good night. Oh, are you heading out?
Thanks, Godalope, for coming. We always appreciate having you.
Yeah.
And hopefully you have a good rest of your week.
Yeah.
All right, they're low-ish on mana. 1, 2, 3, never mind. But they played a 3, which I can't stop, so that's fine. Play another 3? Or less? Yeah, Manifest Dread. Perfect. Counter unless you pay 2. Perfect. Okay. Good. And then they got a 2/3 on the battlefield. That's not bad for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just a 3-drop randomly. That's a 3/1. I'm going to bottomless pool and bounce this one. Then I'm going to unlock this and try to draw some cards. And then I'm going to attack with these 2 and make this one not be able to be blocked. But if they block the 2/5, they lose their creature, and I don't lose mine. So that's great. And they go to 5, and I draw a card. And they surveil 1. Because their dog died. Drew the land. Not bad. Right now, it's a patented Geek for All hand land. They have a 5/5 Death Toucher. We lose 2, they gain 2, and draw a card. We could Manifest Dread. I don't need to do that. I'll just play this land. It's our 7th land. We're going to get a 7/7.
Oh.
So, combat, no attacks, end the turn, 7/7. Now I'll read it. Choose it, the one that you wish to keep. I'll do it right this time. And I will pass to the end of the turn. We just have a counterspell in hand now. Obviously, they have a 5/5 Death Touch, but we're going to make the 7/7 unable to be blocked and just try to kill them. So anything that stops that from happening, we're going to counter. And if they have 2 ways of stopping that from happening, then we're in a bit of trouble. There's not much I can do about that. But lands you control add 1 mana of any color. I don't care about that, although mill 4, return up to 2 permanents. This one, that one doesn't stop it either, right? I just win? Sure, that hits the battlefield. Maybe I'm missing something. Pass to attackers. I just attack with the 2/5 and the 7/7, make the 7/7 unblockable and win, right? Like 7/7's unblockable. You're at 7. You got it. It's not lifelink, it's just death touch. Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Abigara.
I was like, am I missing something? Because I have this counterspell if I need it, but we got there. Cool.
All right. Been doing pretty okay.
Right? 4 and 2. Let's keep it going. Thank you. All right. If folks have played any Duskmourn yet, now that it's released on Arena, what have you thought of it so far? Let us know. Kiwi Ku, or Kiwi Q, something like that. But it's Elspeth. This is a weird hand. I don't love it, but I think I'm still going to keep it nonetheless. It's a weird one.
It is.
But if I start with the island, if I then draw another island later, like on turn 2, I can... Or on turn 3, I guess. I can... or, no, my turn 2. I can have Get Out available. Whereas if I'd started the forest and then drew the island, I wouldn't be able to do that. But I can still play Don't Make a Sound no matter what I draw. Okay, see, we drew another green, so we have Don't Make a Sound, and we will pass. The 1/2 can hit us as much as it wants. Valgavoth's Lair, eh? Okay. Take 1.
Quite the lair.
Well, they played nothing, huh? We drew the blue. That's actually good for next turn for Enduring Curiosity, because we can flash that in. Oh, actually, we probably wouldn't want to, though. Toby!
Yeah.
Beastie Befriender! You're going to be countered unless they pay 2, my friend. Go to the graveyard. Sorry, not sorry. That's Sigarda.
It's beautiful.
They like angels, I guess.
Can't blame them when it's Sigarda.
I know. All right, so the problem is if I flash this into block, I guess if they haven't tapped, they're just going to destroy it. But I'm still going to make them do it. That'll be their whole turn. So, right, because it's 2 mana? Yeah. Especially if they play something before combat. They played something before combat. Oh, but I can't do it then, huh? +2/+4 until end of turn? No, I'm just going to counter it. Counter unless you pay 2! That's a very annoying ghost. I just have to take the 1. It's unfortunate, but whatever. Okay. 5th land means fungus of my own plus Enduring Curiosity as flash, or as a flash creature. Let's do it. Or Get Out if I really want to counter something.
You get out.
Don't make me call Jordan Peele. I'll do it.
No.
I have him on speed dial, clearly.
Obviously.
And clearly speed dial is a thing. This card's so good. Oh no.
Speed dial's a thing.
Still?
I mean, on a landline.
That's funny. Alright, so they don't have the 2 mana anymore. It gets +1/+1 first strike. It's a 2/2 first strike. And now I get to kill it without them being able to respond by killing my creature. So, goodbye, Insidious Fungus. Perfect. Oh, I drew my own second Insidious Fungus. I could probably just...
You shouldn't tell people that.
That I have my own Insidious Fungus.
Insidious Fungus.
I said drew, not grew.
Oh, I thought you said grew.
No, I did not grow my own Insidious Fungus. Do I draw 2 cards now? I think I do, right? Sure do. 1, 2. Gorgeous. I will actually play the land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know we have a 7 mana card in our deck. So I will play the land, I will play the fungus, and I will end my turn. Unfortunately, we don't have double blue up for Get Out, but we could Insidious Fungus to like destroy an enchantment or an artifact that they play. It still deals the 3 damage. It still kills the cat. Curiosity and all. The cat dies. It comes back. They get a rev counter on the chainsaw. You did it. Next. 4 mana. It's a rev counter. That's right. Pass to attackers.
3.
What?
I counted 3.
Destroy. Nope. Cancel. Destroy target artifact. Right there. That one, please. Okay. We take our turn. We drew the 6-drop, and we already played the land. We could just play the 5/5 Trample Haste, though.
Yeah, we could.
And they have 4 mana open, so it's possible that this doesn't work. But it's possible that it does. And that's the more important part right now.
Obviously.
And I draw 2 cards off this as well.
Nice.
Yep, the cat, man. It's the cat. And I'll play the blue, and I'll end my turn. And we still have up Insidious Fungus mana to destroy an artifact or enchantment again, like they did last turn, or like we did last turn. Fear of Abduction is an enchantment.
Wow.
They target it. I'm just going to do this now, right? Destroy target enchantment. I have 2 mana open. Like, it goes back to your hand. That just... My creatures... Oh, it does go away and then come... What? Wait a second. What am I missing? Oh, it just straight up... No, it says when it leaves the battlefield, put each card exiled with it into its owner's hand. So it left the battlefield. I'm so confused. What? They fixed cards that do that, right? I'm really confused. That's such bullshit. I was supposed to wait until after it activated for some weird reason? What a shitty thing. How is that the way that that card is supposed to work? Fuck, dude. Okay.
Kinda stupid.
It's just feel bad. It's like, well, technically, this card doesn't work the way that all other cards work. Fuck. Okay. Well, actually, this is great. I could draw 2 cards because they're not going to block you, right? Attack. What does the baseball bat do? Whenever it attacks, tap. Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bio break.
Okay. Hopefully,
I will be back.
Hopefully by the time you get back, we will have already won this game.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fingers crossed. They took 5. I draw 2 cards. A land and another land. I will play the blue, although unfortunately I don't have anything to do with it because it tapped weirdly and left a green open for some reason. Even though they conceded. Wow. Thank you, Kiwi Koo. Incredible. Okay. We get a Thrashing Brontodon from Ixalan. Lost Caverns of Ixalan, I believe. All right, let's keep it going. No reason to stop now. DM guy here. Nice. Very nice. That's awesome. This is a weird hand, but I think it's okay. We've got a way to draw a card if we want to just like throw a card away to like replace itself. We've done that at least once before, and it's really benefited us. We don't have any creatures, but we have a counter spell on turn 2. We go second. We're on the draw. And we have the Meat Locker to tap one of their things and put 2 stun counters on it if we really need to. So I think we're all right. They are either really thinking hard or they're just like not connected and not paying attention. Oh, they mulliganed. Keep. They are either deciding what card to put on the bottom, or... No, okay, good. I was like, or deciding to go down to 5. But instead, they kept 6. And then... Now we're just waiting. Hey, everybody. If you're unaware, please don't forget we have a new Spooky Month series going on over on Video Games for All. We are playing through Little Nightmares 2 on our show Spooky Sequel Sunday. If that is something that you're interested in checking out, I encourage you to do so. Video Games for All every Sunday. So obviously yesterday, the second episode, I believe, of that show came out. I believe it's... what I'm saying is I believe it's the second. It could be the third, but I think it's the second. So you should definitely go check that out. We are playing... I think it's 6 episodes long is that series, and it'll be out every Sunday between now and Halloween. The Sunday before Halloween will be the finale. So I encourage you to check that out. It was a ton of fun to make, and hopefully you all enjoy it just as much as we did. Okay, Fear of Surveillance, good card. Annoying to deal with, to play against, etc. But it's a 2/2 Vigilance. Whenever it attacks, they surveil 1, which is pretty good. So we're going to take 2 here. But 2 damage is not a huge deal. They put the land in the graveyard, and then they attempt to cast Toby, and for the second time today, I counter Toby. Sorry, Toby. Okay, we have another Insidious Fungus, or we could just Meat Locker. Sure, let's do that. They don't need all that card advantage with Surveil while we can't do anything, and we do have 2 creatures just sitting here that next turn, if we play a forest, we can play them both and keep up Enter the Enigma. Well, keep up. It's a sorcery, but like we could use it if we want to draw a card. And then the turn after, we can draw 3, discard 1, and have one we discard be this forest that we probably won't need. If we draw 3 cards that none of them are land, I might reconsider it, but we'll see. But yeah, 2 Insidious Fungus this turn, depending on what we draw, seems pretty good at this stage of the game. Grand Entryway, make a 1/1 Glimmer, and then put a counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Nice. All right, Fungus. Fungus. And I'm just going to destroy it now. They're mostly tapped out. Perfect. And I have the 1/2 to block the 1/1. I feel okay here. We want more blue than we want green, so I'll play the island, use this, and I can discard the forest. Next turn. Okay, 5th land for them as well. And they pass, and we drew another land, which means this is desperately needed. Draw 3, discard 1. One of them was still a land. That's so many land. Okay, no attacks. I will leave this back to deter the 1/1. And I'll take 2. That's fine. Eventually, I can sack this fungus to kill that thing if I really want to. But it's a 2/2. Like, we're going to be fine soon enough, I hope. Like, that's the goal. Living... Excuse me. Wow. Oh my god, deck. Stop. No. I want 2 forests tapped for this. Thank you. Enter the Enigma plus Twist Reality. So this can't be blocked. Draw the Meat Locker to tap down the Fear of Surveillance again. That'd be a little rude, but funny. Combat, it can't be blocked, so I attack for 1. And pass. Keep up Twist Reality to counter something, and then like I probably don't need to block here, even if they swing out. It's 5 damage, I'll go to 11. Like, I kind of don't care. They have 2 cards in hand. If I just counter one of them Like, I feel like I'm in a pretty good position that way. I'm not too worried about what they've got going on right now. And I don't think I need to trade my Flesh Burrower for, like I said, for literally anything they've got going on. So, obviously I could easily block the 1/1 with the Flesh Burrower, and then anything that they try to use to, like, pump their creatures or whatever, I can just counter. Which is what I envision they're going to do here. Yeah. Well, I don't know what the last card in their hand is, but I think this is worth it, right? Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, they played nothing else, and we're going to play a 7th land this turn for Duskmourn. Oh, damn, that's good. That's really good. There's Duskmourn. Play this, lock down the Fear of Surveillance. Amazing. And swing in for 3. Give Death Touch here. It's irrelevant. They're at 16. We're at 12. And we get a 7/7 amazing token. So cool. Oh, I love it. Okay. Because the next prime number is 11. We probably won't get there, but, you know, never say never, I suppose. Especially with all the damn lands we're drawing. We are going to draw 3 cards next turn and discard 1. Unless we draw, like, the Mythic. 6 mana on their side, 2 cards in their hand. Like, if they attack for 2 with the Living Phone, like, they want it to die. 2, they could have Pump or something. So I probably just let it through. I'm at 12, so, like, I'm not that concerned with either with 2 damage or with, like, 5 damage if they, like, pump it or something, right? Like, I don't care that much at all. Whatever the last card in their hand was last turn, they didn't play it when they had 5 mana open. So I don't know what it is, but they held on to it for something. Ah, it was the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. 4 damage to any target, and they kill... You should kill the fungus. Okay, you dealt 4 damage to me, but all that means... God, I'm drawing so many damn land. But all that means is... Well, let's do this first, I guess. Draw 3, discard 1. It's going to be the Forest. We did draw the Mythic, but a little bit too late. And I'm just going to do this because they have an enchantment now that I really want to kill. And I'll kill it. Great. Attack for 7? That seems correct. Maybe. You win the game if there are 8 or more different names among unlocked doors of rooms we control, so notably this is only 2, not 4. It's important to note, so there'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough. Still pretty great, but not enough, right? They're debating. They don't even block with the phone that gives them a benefit when it dies. Okay. Here's Toby. A second Toby? Dear God, they got 2 of the same rare and this busted-ass Mythic? Good for you. I don't need the land, do I? 8, 9? So 7 and 2? I guess I could. Sure. So... Combat. First. Come on. Maybe?
It smells like we had barbecue tonight, but we didn't.
No, we did not.
Well, it was barbecue-esque, I guess. The
Sure.
sauce that was on the fork.
Yeah, that's a good point. I just really want to attack with my 7/7. Could you let me do that, please? DM guy here. Is that an option that you're going to give to me someday? There we go. Yeah, they could triple block here, but really seems like a bad idea on their part, so I assume they either chump or just... Oh. Okay, I was like, their timer went back up, which means they did something. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna play this. And then play a second land, and then play this 3/3 Defender, just in case, because I'm at 8 and they're at 2. But now I'm tapped out, so they're not afraid to do something? No? Okay, cool. Alright, I've got 3 good blockers. I'm at 9 mana. I'm not planning on getting to 11. So if I have to chump block with Simone, I absolutely will. She will not help me in any other regard. Besides me getting to 11 mana. So, but
That kind of stings.
it's not. It's only if I have to chump block. I'm not saying I'm just gonna do it no matter what. But we're at 8, and they do have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on the field. But I have 3 blockers. One of them is a Death Toucher. Like, I think we're okay. And basically, I'm gonna pay 4, I guess, and go look for 2 rooms because it triggers twice, depending on what I draw. I could also make copies of things. Diversion Specialist, 4/3 Menace. They could sack another creature or enchantment to exile the top card of their library, and they can play it this turn. So they won't do it now, because they'd have to pay 1 mana, have 1 mana open, and then be able to play the card that they exile with 1 mana. But they also have 1 card in hand, and so do we. I think ours is probably better, but not definitively. We have 17 cards left in our library, so we're not too concerned about, like, decking out or anything if we, like, go search multiple times and stuff like that. I know we have at least 1 more room left. I don't think we have 2, but it will trigger twice. So if we do have 2, we get to go get both. Don't make a sound. That's a... you know what? It's not a bad one. They have 6 mana open, so... or 6 mana total. But yeah, I'm going to do this and go get 2 rooms. Or try to get 2 rooms. We'll see. Oh, my eyes. Holy shit. Oh, that's right. The Stalked Researcher as well. Okay, so it was only the 1. But still. Decline. Then we go like this. And we return 2 of their creatures to their hand. It's going to be the token that they can't get back. And the 4/3 Menace. And Eerie activates again. By Imaginary Friend. Then I can make 2 copies of something if I want. But I kind of don't. It's not this turn. Combat. They're at 2, right? And they have 3 blockers. So technically they could block across and, like, Simone is the only one that gets through and they go to 1? Sure. Oh, and Simone will gain Death Touch, I guess. Oh, right, 2 things gain Death Touch. It doesn't matter. Simone and the Researcher, because the 7/7 will kill anything regardless. But now everything else will also kill whatever blocks it. But yeah, they have to block here. They're at 2. Otherwise, they're dead. I don't think that makes sense. Unless I guess I don't know what their other card is. It could be Scorching Dragonfire to kill my 3/3. No, they stopped blocking Simone. Yeah, they got there. There you go. Chump block the 7/7. Technically chump block the 3/3, and then try to trade with the Death Toucher, which will succeed. And then anything that they play here to try to save themselves will get countered, but there isn't anything. So they go to 1, and then they look at the top 5 cards, reveal a creature with power 2 or less from among them, put it into your hand, and the rest on the bottom. It's a Unsettling Twins. And then we go to our end step. Yes, because we want to keep up Don't Make a Sound. And there's nothing for 2 or less of locked rooms. Perfect. Okay. Interesting. I don't have the mana, right? 3 and 5 is 8. 11? No, and I said I won't have 11 mana. If I had 11 mana, I could unlock all my rooms and win by having 8 different named rooms. But wow. But they're also at 1. So, and I have 3 blockers, and they're waiting on my end step for presumably for them to realize that the game is still happening. But yeah, basically they can play one of the 2 4-drops that they have, but they don't have 8 mana, so they can't play the second one, even if they draw a land, right? That's only 7. But if they try to play 2 things, whatever the second thing is that they play, I'm going to counter. Because this happens. I can't counter it unless they pay 2, because they have 2. They manifest Dread, so they get 2 blockers, but it's not enough. Ooh,
They
and
have
that...
2 twins.
Yeah.
Shocking.
And then the grand entryway, which would make a Glimmer, gets countered. And that's GG. Oh, the crab.
Yeah.
Actually, that's funny. Unlock and make copies of the crab. Oh, shit. This happens here first. Then we make copies of the crab, and then the crab activates more. And then we make mirror room copies of the crab.
Oh my god.
That's real dumb. And then we do this. I could draw a bunch of cards, but also Eerie activates twice on each of these crabs.
God.
I might just mill them out. I actually did not do the math at all. Look at all these crabs.
This is so stupid. What the fuck?
Aw, they have 3 cards left in their library. Boo! Fine, I'll just kill them with regular damage. Amazing. Jesus. Wow. Oh, and also, how many cards do I have left? 14? Because each of my creatures that hits, which will probably only be 1... Yes, I had fun in the match. I was cackling incessantly at the end there. Each of my creatures that hit them that didn't get blocked, I would draw 2 cards. So...
Thank you, DM guy here.
That's right.
He's a DM guy.
That's right. That's what I said when I saw him. I was like, oh, cool. All right. Well, guess what? It's the rubber match. Win. Jesus. Win
Sorry.
or... That's fine. You just peeked the mic a lot. Win or lose. We are done with this deck after this game. All right, Taka.
Don't tell me I've peaked.
I would never.
Just because it's true.
No, it is not. I would never say that. That is a blatant lie. All right. Another blue. I'll take it. That doesn't...
Witherbloom?
What?
Witherbloom?
No. Not Witherbloom.
Quandrix.
Yes, Quandrix is right. With the Zimone sleeves. All right, Terramorphic Expanse for an island as well. Okay. So they're also the same colors we are. Twitching Doll, eh? All right, well...
Twitching eye,
I guess I just bounce it. What does it do? Oh, right, they can tap it for mana. Yeah, so you always bolt the bird. And by bolt, I mean bounce. Always bounce the bird. Yes, I clicked it like 4 times. Thank you. So, come on. Oh, they are Simic colors. Okay, interesting. Nope, don't want this one. We want this one, and Zimone, and a 3/3. Beautiful. Okay. Now, the Twitching Doll, they can tap to add a mana and put a nest counter on the Twitching Doll. They can tap and sack Twitching Doll at any time to create a number of 2/2 spiders with reach for each counter on Twitching Doll. Zimone got sacrificed. When it's dealt damage, destroy it. That's fine. Totally fine. In fact, that's really good, because basically what we can do is... Oh, shit!
What?
They milled Kaito.
Oh, nice.
That's very scary. 4th land... Meat Locker on the Twitching Doll. They tap it first to get a counter on it. That makes sense, but now it still has 2 stun counters on it. Then I'm going to say that this can't be blocked this turn. I'm going to draw a card.
So do you think that putting the Twitching Doll in the meat locker would freeze it and it would die?
Well, they're spiders, right? Spiders die in the cold.
Oh, it was spiders?
Yeah, that's the whole point, because you make a bunch of spiders equal to the number of nest counters on it, or whatever it
I
is.
thought it was a cat.
No. Okay, 5 mana. I mean, They have 1,000,000 mana open, right? We're just playing right into their hand by doing this. I could just do Locker Room and draw a card. Shit. Yeah, this feels like a huge trap.
Could be.
Let's just try to draw a card and see what happens. We just draw a card. Cool. Card draw is a good thing in Magic the Gathering. So I'll take it. 6 mana available on their side. And they play a 6/5 ward, discard a card. Okay, that's fine. Land. Not that one. We want this one, and we'll discard one of our 1,000,000 lands in our hand. Yes. Discard a card. This one. Perfect. Bounce it. Top or bottom of your library, your choice. They keep it on top, and I keep that on top. Thank you. I'll also play the Stalked Researcher. Why not? Balustrade Worm does have... we do have Delirium now, and we draw a card, so we have the Don't Make a Sound. But they're just going to play the 6-drop back again, right? So... That's fine, though. We just trade with this. Yeah. We just make it trade with this, and then... Wow. Lands deck. Jesus Christ. Fine. Yeah. We make a trade with this. And then we just get it back for 4 mana next turn. So attack for 5. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And we keep up Don't Make a Sound. And we pass.
Yeah.
Dissection Tools. Oh, they have the mana. They can do it. They said, oops. I know that they have the mana. That's fine. But they did it, and I get to surveil 2. Oh, and I get to do Mirror Room. 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. We can absolutely do it. We get 2 5/5 tramples haste next turn. Yeah, that was not an oops at all. That's fantastic. Okay, I mean, a 4/4 Death Touch lifelink is annoying, but 2 5/5 trample hasters is pretty great. Play this. Target this. Eerie allows that to attack. Swing with everybody. Let's go. They go to 6. Oh, with Dissection Tools. That's what was under it. Got it. Okay. Sporogenic Infection. I sack the 5/5. Okay. This is all fine. They're at 6. I'm at 16. And we drew the Clammy Prowler, which is in and of itself an enchantment. That's great. Because we can attack with the 3/3. Okay, let's do it. Trigger. I guess I'll play that post-combat. But first, attack for 3. See if they block. They do, and they make 2 2/2s, I guess? No, they just take it. Perfect. Draw a card. Ooh, Anthropede. Do I just play this? There's no rooms for me to destroy. Sure, it's more damage. It's a lethal creature right now. So, yes, I play it. I absolutely play it. Okay. Because basically what they're going to want to do, right, is they're going to want to make the spiders, I assume, and then put... Okay. They're going to want to put the tools on one of the spiders or on this 2/3 by sacking a spider. Yeah. Okay. They put it on the 2/3 by sacking a spider, but all I have to do is get rid of this creature. I don't have the land for it there, but... 8 mana, 9 mana, 7, and that's it. Oh, and 2. I mean, I could do that. Sure. So unlock this door. But I win, right? 2 of my creatures won't be able to be blocked. So, swing. Target here. Trigger again. Target here. And I kill you.
I kill you?
Actually, I don't. They go to 1? Is that right? I mean, I guess I kill this one because I can't kill anyone. You got it. They're at 1.
Okay.
But I draw 2 cards. Don't make a sound is one of them. Counterspell. I guess it depends on what they drew. 5 mana. They have enough. When it dies, Manifest Dread. But counter unless they pay 2. They can absolutely pay the 2. But I get to Surveil 2 again and put both of those lands into the graveyard.
Awesome.
Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. That's so cool. They gain 4 life and go to 5. You got it. And I drew a land, which means trigger. Sure. Draw 3, discard 1. It's a land. Go away. Draw 3, discard 1. Jesus Christ, deck. Play the land. 5 lands available.
Or like draw 3, discard 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I make it to my upkeep? Because then I win. Yeah, because I put a stop on my upkeep, right? So I do this way and play Promising Stairs. Put a stop on my upkeep now before I forget. And then play a Death Toucher just to make sure that I keep myself alive. No attacks. No need. Brood Spinner. Surveil 2. They can make insects, but they can't destroy enchantments. You have a 4/5. I have no blocks for that. I'm at 8. You're at 9. But can I do this at instant speed? I can't. Okay, that's fine. Surveil 1. Go away. Surveil 1. The Megalodon, that's cool. Go to my draw step, I guess, because I can't do it at instant speed. Go to my main phase. Get this stop out of here. Go to my main phase. Unlock the door. And if I get to my next turn, I win. Decline. Decline. Play. I have 6 mana. So I'm actually going to play a blocker. Play a blocker. And then leave up a flash blocker in Enduring Curiosity, just in case.
Wow. Okay.
Although, yeah, no, that makes sense. I guess I shouldn't have played the second one, because I would have been able to destroy the dissection tools. But it's fine. No attacks. End the turn. And now if they draw enchantment destruction, then I guess F me. But otherwise, I think we have this game. Monstrous Emergence to kill my Death Toucher. You got it. I'm not that worried about it. I have 4 blockers. You have 4 attackers. And that's game. Oh, but they're not haste. So 6 1/1 flyers. Pass to attackers. They attack with a 4/5 and a 5/4. I pass to blockers. And I block and block. Pass to damage. Thing dies when it takes damage anyway, but it also died from the amount of damage, so that's fine. That resolves. It was destroyed. And then when they pass their turn, I will flash in my Cat Glimmer and win the game on my upkeep. Yep.
Thank you, Taka? That was a rough one.
Oh my god.
But you did it.
And you know what that means.
Time to end the stream.
Well, no, but it means that's a 7-win same thing.
Yes.
What a cool deck this was.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to show off my draft deck that I made. Who cares? Look at this deck. It was great.
Glorious.
And not for nothing, Zimone, incredible card. Balustrade Worm, obviously incredible. That was never a question. And these rooms, MV damn P's. We only won with the like alternate win condition once with the Promising Stairs, but this actually worked multiple times. The 7 mana like duplicate stuff.
Yeah.
Each room when it enters, its ability goes off and would trigger an additional time. Like, this was an incredible pool. Incredible pool. Yes, even a bottomless pool.
Nice.
Thanks. So bottomless that it could have a megalodon in there.
Yeah. Do it up.
And it often did have a megalodon in there. Not for nothing, your crab did an incredible job.
Yeah, I know.
I almost milled someone out with the crab. I put them to 3 cards in their library by duplicating the crab a million times.
Marcus says, never gonna trigger it, huh? Let's fucking go.
You're right, Marcus. You're totally right. Totally right. Yeah, and obviously the cool thing about this card, like the magical Christmas land of this card, is playing the 7 mana side first, and then playing the 3 mana side later, which we've done at least once. But you play the 3 mana side later because then the 7 mana side duplicates the 3 mana side, and you make 2 copies of one of your like a creature. Mm-hmm. So like, and it can be different creatures each time. We just happen to make 2 copies of the crab because then the crab went off and milled them 6 times. Nope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, it was a lot.
That's pretty sick.
This was awesome. What a great deck. Thank you,
Really
Simone.
good.
Simone was the queen of this deck for sure, and she did an incredible job. And Primo seems pretty primo to me.
I was going to say Primo's primo, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice.
And you know what? The Stocked Researcher did a lot too. Like, you'd think a 3/3 defender for 2 that can only attack when an enchantment enters or when you fully unlock a room, it worked out real well. Also...
And to think we almost didn't play blue-green because you were afraid we didn't have enough green.
I was afraid we didn't have enough green. You're right, yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at the green, though. It was the Worm, which was incredible. Zimone, which was great. We never played Frantic Strength. Literally never. We had a chance to, but we never played it, not once. The Fungi were incredible, though. This card is so good. A 1-mana 1/2 that late game, you can even activate it after it's chump blocked. You just chump block with it, tap 2, draw a card, and you can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. An incredible card this is. And there's a reason it's uncommon, but we were lucky to get 2. We played Vanish from Sight a couple times. I actually like this card. I'm sure some people don't. But this has been a 5-mana effect in other sets where you don't get to surveil. It's literally just target non-land permanent's owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library, their choice. Like, and that's been 5 mana. Now it's 4 and there's upside.
So why do you think anyone wouldn't like this card?
Because I don't think people liked the 5-mana version is what I'm saying. And so then they made the 4-mana version. And so people may still have that feeling of like, I'm not so sure. But like, this card's great. Right. I really like it. But also I want to point out, and Amy can confirm this. I guess you all can confirm it too if I want to show it on the webcam booth. I think it might be backwards. Is it backwards? It's not. If you look down there at the bottom, are you going to actually focus? No, you're not. The green-blue deck is the Manifest Dread deck. It says so right there on the bottom corner.
Wow.
It's hard to tell.
And we weren't doing that at all.
No, we did the Rooms deck, which is supposed to be red-blue is the Rooms deck.
Oh.
But we had so much blue that the green was just kind of, whatever. Like Zimone, as a blue-green card, doesn't care about Manifest Dread at all. And she was our only multicolored card in the whole deck. And then any other green that we had wasn't really conducive to Manifest Dreading. Like,
it was just randomly good cards.
Yes. And in fact, where's the Manifest Dread card? There was one. The Twist Reality. You could have manifested Dread with this instead of countering a spell. You get to choose.
The Anthropede, no?
No, that one, you can destroy a room.
Oh.
You discard a card or pay 2 and destroy a room.
Okay.
Which is still an incredible effect because there are very powerful rooms in this set. And so there are times where you want to destroy one. The Anthropede, I think, destroyed one room today, one of the red rooms. But yeah, what a cool deck.
In a white room with black curtains. Go ahead.
No, that's great. We got 2,200 gems and 3 packs because apparently they don't want you to play sealed. And if you do want to play sealed, they want you to like not get any benefit from it whatsoever because it's 2,000 gems to enter and I got 200 gems net for winning. 7 wins. That's it. 200 because F you, that's why. Like if you go to the draft, right? As we can talk about the draft, I'm not gonna play it tonight, but you pay 1,500 gems to enter a draft. If you get 5 wins, you net 100. If you get 6 wins, you net 300. And if you get 7 wins, you net 700 gems.
Wow.
But if you get 7 wins in sealed, screw you, you get 200.
Right.
How does that make any sense? Also, we were talking about, I guess I'll show off the deck. We were talking about Toby.
I mean, if I was like very skeptical of the like actual randomness, I would say it's because they have more control over
Their economy that way?
like what cards you're getting
Yep.
in a draft
Yep.
than they do when you just are opening packs. But who knows?
Yeah, agreed. Guess what? Toby, Beastie Befriender,
Yeah.
was this one.
Look at that tongue. And the beast card.
That's right.
Super cute.
I also got... I don't know if I got any other rares, to be honest with you. I don't think I did. Sheltered by Ghosts, by the way. This card is stupid. This card is so good. 2 mana, enchant creature you control. When it enters, you steal one of their things. You Oblivion Ring it until this leaves the battlefield. And it goes on one of your creatures. That creature gets +1/+0, gets Ward 2, and gets Lifelink.
Jeez.
So for 2 mana, you steal their creature, their best creature, presumably. And actually, I lied. It's target non-land permanent. So you could steal one of their runes, you could steal one of their equipment, you could steal anything you want.
Does your opponent also make you dinner?
Yeah, this card is out of this world good. It's so, like, why? Why is this card so good?
It's very good.
In fact,
Marcus says, yeah, it is.
yeah, it's dumb. Like, it's 2 mana. It does 3 insane things. It steals something, I guess 4 things. +1/+0, lifelink, ward 2. Like, okay, sure.
For 2 mana.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Ridiculous.
Card's dumb. Yeah, and then we got 2 of these Shroud Stompers. 7 mana, 5/5 Death Touch. When it enters or attacks, each opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life, and you draw a card.
Wow.
And it's a 5/5 Death Touch.
Okay.
Really, really good. Really good. And then basically, like, I tried to do the, whatchamacallit? Like, we've got a lot of, like, 6 mana plus creatures. So we got 4 of these Swamp Cyclers because this is the reanimation deck. For 5 mana, return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, you gain 3 life. For 4 mana, return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So just like for 4 mana, you just get back your 6/5 ward, discard a card to the battlefield.
Okay. Why not?
Exactly.
Erica is here saying, hi, my dears, with a heart.
Erica, it's great to see you.
Hello.
How are you? Hopefully all is well.
Yes.
We would love to know. We have missed you.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is this deck. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to do anything with it today. If I don't play it between now and next week, we'll watch me play this next week. But if I do, then we'll, do a different draft. It's fine. But we can also open packs. We have a lot of packs. Holy shit.
Jesus. 44 fucking packs?
That's too many packs.
What happened?
We played in a lot of pre-releases, y'all. That's what happened. Okay. 4 mythics in these 10 packs. 4 of them. But we got to do what we're supposed to do. Let's go all the way to the end. This is a new set, so we're going to get a lot of firsts. So we got a first Etched Cornfield, a first Razor Trap Gorge, a first Spine Seeker Centipede.
Yeah.
Amy likes this one. Don't know why, but Amy likes this one.
Wow.
It's gross.
It's not gross.
It's huge. That's a person underneath that centipede.
The human's gross. But the centipede is awesome.
It has a tentacle coming out of its eye.
So do I.
Is that why you've been twitching so much?
Yeah, I think so.
Bashful Beastie was our first one of those. Our first Shepherding Spirits. We counterspelled this one tonight. 4/5 flyer. I didn't want to deal with that. Unable to Scream. We did not get any of these. I would have played these. These are great cards.
Yeah.
1 mana enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities, and is a toy and becomes an O2. And if it's face down, it can't be turned face up.
Wow.
Yeah. Another Bashful Beastie. We got Grab the Prize. Amy, have we talked about this?
I don't like this one.
I was gonna talk about that. Why don't you like this one?
Because it's a scary clown. I like that scary clown. Because he looks like Pugsley Adams.
I can't argue with that. It's true. It does look like Pugsley Adams. This is also a very good card. In the right deck. In the red-white deck, this card's really powerful.
And he's having a party.
Yes, he is, yes. It says, surprise! Ah, ha, ha, ha. You should see the look on your face. Here, let's peel it off so you can.
I love it. Yeah, he's great.
You would. Anyway, let's... Cautious Survivor.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's so scared.
She looks cool, though.
She does look cool. She looks very dirty, but, I mean, she's a survivor, so it makes sense.
So Erica says, well, my furnace is doing things again. But they didn't fix it well last time?
That was, if I remember correctly, it took forever to fix it last time.
Yeah.
And then it didn't get fixed last time.
It sounds a lot like our home renovations.
Really, I was just going to say that. Like, the amount of times that we've been like, oh, well, we'll call this person. They seem reputable and they'll help us.
Nope.
Nah, that'd be ridiculous.
They definitely did not.
Nope.
They charged us money to fix things that never got fixed.
No. All right, what is this stupid card? Somebody played this against us earlier, and I still don't really know what it does. It's 1 and a black for a 2/2 lifelink. Osseous Stick Twister. It's a scarecrow. And if you have Delirium at the beginning of your end step, each opponent may sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. Then this thing deals damage equal to its power to each opponent who didn't sacrifice a permanent or discard a card this way. So they would take 2 unless you put counters or whatever on this. But the cool thing about it is it's got lifelink. So any of that damage that it deals at the end on the end step is still lifelink. You still gain that life.
Wow.
So, and then on attacks or blocks, it's got lifelink, so you gain that much life. That's really cool. Really, really cool.
So Erica says, 2 doors clown. They're laughing and drinking and probably killing a man.
Very nice. It does seem that way. Look at this thing.
Yeah. Very nice. We had it improperly fixed twice and then had to shell out $3,000 to replace the furnace, and now it's misbehaving again.
The brand new one, or did you replace it with like a gently used one or something like that?
I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't either, but I'm surprised that a new furnace would do that. But I guess if it was installed wrong by people who are shitty at their job.
She says the new one. I wonder if the actual problem is just feeding into the furnace.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, if it's installed wrong, or if there's, like you were saying, or implying that, like, if there's, like, pipes going into it that are bad or something like that.
It's somewhere down the line.
But I know a lot of times when that happens, you'll get, like, furnace guys who can't do plumbing. And so they're like, oh, well, that's a plumber's job. And then you bring the plumber in and they're like, no, it's the furnace. I've heard those stories before as well. Amy, look.
Nice.
Cathartic Party.
I love this card.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
I love this card too.
Glimmer Seeker. It's our first one of those as well.
Glimmer Seeker till the end.
That's right.
Solidarity.
That's right. You're a survivor. It's got survival. Amazing. All right. I'm not gonna. Oh, ooh! Look at all this stuff. All right, go. I'll let you go first, and then I'll go.
She says the issue being that it turns on, but the fan that moves the air doesn't start.
So that could be an electrical issue, maybe. So then maybe the power, like going to it or something, is faulty.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's not. It's either not getting enough power or it's getting too much, and then it's shutting...
Like overloading it or whatever?
Yeah, it's shutting parts of itself off to prevent surging or, to prevent the furnace from literally breaking because too much power is going to it.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, obviously we're not experts on anything, Erica, but... We've just had bad experiences, so we're speaking
similar
from
runs.
So we're speaking from the place of having had those bad experiences. But keep us posted, and best of luck.
Yeah.
We got our first Fear of Abduction. This card is very good, and apparently we've learned that if you interact with it incorrectly, you just lose your creature. So that's a hell of a thing.
Okay.
Altenac the Thrice Called. So this card combined with there's a card called, like, Say Its Name, I think. So I think this is like Candyman.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because if you have 3 cards named Say Its Name in your graveyard, you exile them and you can go get Altenac the Thrice Called out of your deck.
I don't know what Candyman is, but I assume it's just what you just said.
It's
where you have to say its name or whatever.
Yeah, it's similar to Bloody Mary. You say its name like 3 times in the mirror or something like that, and then it comes, so... Don't take that out of context. We have a split... God damn it. We have a split skin doll.
Say my name.
Ew. Ew. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Its skin is a little split.
Yeah.
Its eyes are really the problem.
Those who mock its ragged surface and seeping eyes, Amy.
Seeping eyes?
Yeah, look, there's stuff oozing out of it.
Oh, no. I thought that was the skin.
Oh.
I thought it was the splits in the skin.
Well, it says, those who mock its ragged surface and seeping eyes have a curious tendency to go missing. Aww. Why is that aw?
It just has an infection. Poor thing.
It's a doll, Amy. It's literally an artifact creature toy. It has an infection. Yeah, an infection of consciousness, apparently.
Anyway.
Hey, look.
Yeah. My crab.
That's right. All right, again, I'll let you go, and then I'll read the...
So Erica says, say my name 3 times, and I will also come. Maybe 2 or 3 times. Perfect.
Incredible.
Noted.
Check.
Hey, Erica. Hey, Eric.
Demonic Council. This is look at the art. What do you think of this art?
It's pretty sick.
You like it?
Yeah, this art reminds me of when I was a teenager, and I really loved like the Amy Brown fairy art. It reminds me of that.
I'm not familiar with that. That's cool. Oh, I mean, I remember seeing it in your room when we were dating. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I had like shirts and stuff with it on it and stuff too.
Sure. We've got Twitching Doll. So there you go, Amy. This is how we make these spider tokens, is with Twitching Doll.
Yeah.
You don't like these spider tokens as much as the spider itself, or you do?
No, I like the goofy spider.
That's what I mean. So the spider that looks like this but isn't exactly this.
Yeah, because it's goofy.
Yeah, that's the gold one. It's the black-green one. I think we played against it earlier. Cursed Recording, our first one of those as well.
Oh.
Thing doesn't look happy.
No, it does not. Erica says I'm like Beetlejuice, except Beetlejuice.
First of all,
Amazing.
that's amazing that that YouTube didn't censor that. It's like the one time that worked out. Another twitching doll.
Wow.
Okay. Another balustrade worm. We just had that in our deck. Our 7-win sealed deck.
Yeah.
And an unstoppable slasher. We played against this thing and did not lose to it. I don't remember. It was close though.
Cutting my pizza.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all it is.
We got a
Pizza
mythic rare wild card, but it was the first one, not the last one, and we have 3 more mythics. One of which is the Charred Foyer / Warped Space. Charred Foyer, 4 mana at the beginning of your upkeep. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. So you get 2 cards a turn, essentially, right? Because you exile the top card, and then you draw a card as well.
Okay.
And if you exile a land from the top, it says you may play it this turn, so you could play the land, which is great. And then for 6 mana, Warped Space says, once each turn, you may pay 0, rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast from exile. So if you have both sides unlocked, then every turn you can play 1 card off the top of your library for free that you exile with Charred Foyer, thanks to Warped Space, and then you just draw a card as well.
Cool.
No matter what its mana cost is.
I like the furniture. I'd put that in my house.
I like the staircases.
Not if it was charred, but... Yeah, I mean, I like this staircase, but it's kind of fucked up.
Oh, the one on the left, yeah, the
Could
Charred
use
Foyer
some
one.
TLC. I don't care for those personally.
I think they're cool. I mean, I'm not, I'm a sweaty boy, so I don't love climbing stairs, but it's good for you.
Nah. I don't see any support beams or nothing. Not going near them.
Fair enough. What about these things?
Those are truffula trees.
Oh, I assumed they were like floating spirits, like ascending the stairs.
They're ashes coming down.
Ashes, they all fall down.
Yeah.
Ooh, Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. What a great card.
Yeah.
It's so good that we used a 1 mana 1/2 to kill it.
Erica says, just keep talking about being a sweaty boy, Joe.
If I zoomed in more on this camera, you'd see a little bit better. I'm very warm right now, but it's all right. We're almost done. And in fact, our 4th and final mythic is Tyvar the Pummeler.
Whoa. There you go, Erica.
1 green for a 3/3 legendary creature elf warrior himbo. Tap another untapped creature you control. Tyvar the Pummeler gains indestructible until end of turn and tap him. And then for 5 mana, 3 green, all your creatures get +X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So at minimum, +3/+3 for 5 mana to the team. It's pretty damn good.
What do you think, Erica? I've said your name a few times. Sexy man card. Joe's sweating.
Oh, and in fact, the flavor text, they just keep coming and coming. Perfect for my morning workout.
Yes. See, Erica, you showed up to the stream at just the right moment.
That's true.
It may have been the end, but it was the perfect ending. A happy ending.
Clearly. For Tyvar and everybody else involved in his morning workout, as he likes to call it. Wow. Meanwhile, over here the whole time is just this crab, just like...
He's so cute. I love him.
Oh my god. Do you like the twitching dolls?
No.
Do you like the spiders that are made by the twitching dolls?
A little.
A little. Do you like the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges?
Yeah, he's fucking badass.
It's a great card.
Why
It's
you
a really
gonna
great card.
ask?
The only card that we lost to tonight was the White Overlord. We lost 2 games, I guess, but we lost to the White Overlord very easily that thing beat us. It was good stuff. What an interesting stream. I had a lot of fun. Yeah. I hope everybody else did too.
It's great.
As a reminder, we will be back next Monday, as we always are, at 8 p.m. Eastern for more Magic Monday. And we will be playing more of this sealed and/or draft format for Duskmourn House of Horrors. Especially since the next time we come to you, it will in fact, tomorrow is when it starts. Spooky month. Ooh. As I said, we have a pre-recorded series up on Video Games for All right now. 2 episodes so far are up. Little Nightmares 2. Yeah. We encourage you to go check it out. Spooky Sequel Sunday. I'll get it eventually. So that's available for you if you're interested in going to check that out. Like I said, 2 episodes so far. There will be 4 more to come every Sunday between now and Halloween. And like I said, the Sunday before Halloween will be the last one. So, but yeah, we encourage you to go check that out. It was a lot of fun to make. We also have, as usual, like every Tuesday, Pokemon Black. And then Wednesday, we have been going through Final Fantasy VIII. I think we have our 3rd episode of that, maybe. Also coming out this Wednesday. So Tuesdays, Pokemon. Wednesdays, Final Fantasy VIII. And Sundays, Spooky Sequel Sunday with Little Nightmares 2. That's all over on Video Games for All. Link down in the description box below, because we have 2 other channels besides this one. Video Games for All.
And Gluten Free for All.
And I really suspect that you should all go over and subscribe and ring that bell to both of those channels down there. Both of them. And this one, of course. We would love to have you here. And when you do subscribe and ring that bell, you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, and or whenever we go live. Like when we are on this channel every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Video Games for All. Because if you missed it last Friday, it was only 3 days ago, and I still remember it so vividly because we are playing through our 2nd ever Nuzlocke.
Yes.
For Pokemon Soul Silver. And if you missed Fridays, the VOD is up on Video Games for All, and you should go check it out, because we had, I won't spoil it, but we had the closest fight ever for that Nuzlocke, and possibly for any Nuzlocke, for our first Nuzlocke as well. That fight was terrifying. Actually terrifying. And I thought genuinely that I was going to wipe. The whole team was going to die. Did they? You'll have to go find out. Go watch the video. Go watch the VOD. I encourage you to do so. It was a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
And whether we're restarting or whether we're continuing, you will see us do that this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Video Games for All. Link down in the description box below. Amy.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun tonight, as I said.
Yes.
And part of that fun, in fact, it would not have been as fun without the amazing folks that joined us tonight in chat.
Yes.
And so, Amy, you have some work to do.
I do. Erica, my lovely, thank you for being here.
Yes, it's great to see you, Erica. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with your furnace BS. We, to a degree, can understand and can sympathize, and we hope to hear good news from you about it very soon.
Yeah, hopefully when they're back, realizing that the same issue is happening again with a brand new furnace, hopefully that will tell them what they need to know.
That's right.
Doesn't mean you'll get your money back for the furnace you bought, but, you know.
Yep.
Why the fuck would you, right?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Anyway. Sorry. Marcus, thank you so much for being here.
I hope beyond all hope that I made your control-loving heart skip a beat tonight with my 7-win control deck.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Some Simic ass shit tonight.
It was great.
Too.
Great. And I got my Zimone in there. She's my girl. I love her.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's Quandrix all the way, man.
Yeah. And Marcus, let's fucking go.
That's right.
He says it was great.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We did too.
It really was great.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a fabulous deck.
It really went well.
Godalope, thank you so much for being here. and being awesome.
That's right. And, you left a little while ago and said goodnight.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that. And we will hopefully see and talk to you soon.
Yeah. Anna, it was so nice to see you back here with us. It's been a bit. But I'm so glad that you came and you saw a little bit of Duskmourn, because there's a lot of stuff here that I think you would really like.
Yeah.
Just from an aesthetic standpoint.
For sure. And it sounds like...
taste.
That's right. And it sounds like your spooky road trip is going to be amazing. I can't wait to hear all about it. It sounds awesome.
Excited for you.
That's right. So, guess what, everybody? That is all the folks who were here with us in chat tonight. If you were watching us tonight and you did not hear your name just mentioned by this lovely lady, to my left, your right. Thank you. It is only because we didn't see you in chat. It's not because we don't appreciate you, because we very much do. And thank you so much for being here with us for any and all of this stream that you were. If you're watching on the VOD, give yourself a shout out in the comments down below. We would love to hear from you. And then don't forget, if you do want that shout out here at the end, like you just heard Amy give to all of our lovely folks who joined us tonight, all you have to do, at minimum, pop in a chat, say, hey, we would love to have you stay longer and talk longer. But if you're not comfortable doing so, if you're not available to do so, no worries whatsoever. Please accept our blanket thank you here at the end for taking the time, because we really do appreciate it. We have other videos on this channel. We have other channels, as I mentioned earlier, so go check those out. But between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. A very happy spooky month starting tomorrow. We will hopefully see you Friday to wish you a proper one, and or next Monday. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.